Hey guys, it's TLD day 27. Get your math sheet out that says day 27, partitioning into halves, okay? Make sure you've got that, and you need some crayons, all right? Crayons, colored pencils, whatever you want to use. All right, look at the directions. It says, look at the shapes, shade one half of the shapes that are split into two equal shares. So we've got to look, is the shape split in half into two equal pieces? And if it is, we color one half. If it's not in two equal pieces, we just leave it alone, okay? All right, let's look at this first shape. Look at this shape. Did they cut it in half? Are these two pieces equal? Yes. So shade in one piece. And remember, I don't care that it's shaded in perfect. Just do it super quick. All right, now look at this piece. Stop and think. Is it split in half? Are both pieces equal? Yes. So shade in one piece. All right, look at this one. Is it split in half? Is it split into two equal pieces? Yes. So shade half of it. All right, guys, let's look at this piece. Did they split this in half? Are these two equal pieces? Yes. Shade half of it. All right, let's look at this long piece, or this long shape. Did they split it in half? Are those two equal pieces? Yep. So let's shade it in real quick. All right, let's look at this piece. Did they cut this shape in half? Are there two equal pieces? No, I count three. 1, 2, 3. So you leave that one alone. All right? Okay, I'm going to have to erase and move up. Be ready. All right, let's look at this one. Did they cut this piece in half? Is this two equal pieces? Yes, so shade in half of it. All right. Now let's look at this one. Did they cut it in half? Two equal pieces? Yep. Shade in half of it. Let's go up to the circle. Did they cut that circle in half with two equal pieces? Yep. Shade in half of it. All right, let's look at this piece. Did they cut that in half? No, this piece is much bigger than that piece, isn't it? So we have to leave that one alone. Look at this one. Is it cut in half? Are those two equal pieces? Nope. What about this one? Did they cut this one in half and you have two equal pieces? Yep, so shade in half. All right, when you're ready, flip your paper over, make sure you got your number line so we can do our word problem for the day, okay? We don't have word problems today, guys. We've still got got shapes. Sorry about that. All right, you ready? It says partition the shape and shade each shape as indicated. Partition means to cut, all right? Partition or to split, all right? So we've got to split or cut our square into thirds, which is thirds sound like three pieces, and shade 2 of them, all right? So let's do that. Now remember, thirds, I always think it's the hardest because you got to cut it into 3 equal pieces. So I kind of go here and here. Do those 3 pieces look equal? It's not too bad, is it? All right, so now we've got to shade 2, all right? So I'm going to shade this one. And I'm going to shade this one. All right, I'll give you a second to get that because those thirds, I always think the thirds are the hardest to cut. All right, let's cut this one in half. Oh, half's not hard, is it? You just cut it down the middle, 2 equal pieces. Now how much do I shade? 1 piece. All right, shade 1 piece. Cut it down the middle and shade 1 piece. All right, 2/4. So we've got to cut it into fourths and shade 2 pieces. So fourths is easy. Cut it down the middle, across the middle. Now we got to shade 2 pieces. I'm going to shade this piece and this piece. You can shade whatever pieces you want. You just have to shade 2. All right, 1/3. So we've got to cut it into thirds, and we've got to shade 1. So that third, work on getting them equal pieces. Not bad, I don't think. All right, well, we have to shade 1 piece. All right. The next one, 3/4. 3/4. So cut it down the middle and across the middle. Okay, and how many pieces do we need to shade? 3. Okay, ready? Now, anytime I get to going too fast, you can pause the video, catch up. All right, this one, 1/2. So we got to cut it into 2 equal pieces, and then we got to color, shade in part of it. Okay. Oh, we got the thirds again. Those thirds, I think they're hard. Let's see. Cut it there. Little curvy lines, but that's okay. As long as you're trying your best. And we have to shade in 2/3. how big those bottom pieces are. I'm gonna try that again. Down the middle, across the middle. And it's still a little rough, isn't it? Okay, I have to shape one piece. All right, 1/3. So we gotta cut it into thirds. I don't like those thirds, guys. They're hard. I gotta shade in one piece. All right, 2/4. So I gotta cut it into fourths. Down the middle, across the middle. And I've got to shade in 2 pieces. 2 pieces. All right. If you need a little more time, you can pause the video, okay? I'm going to go ahead and move it down and erase, but take us, again, stop the video if you need to. All right, guys, we got to solve the word problems. We've got Stephanie, Fred, Janelle, and Steve all split a loaf of bread equally. What fraction of bread did they each get? All right, well, let's draw a loaf of bread. I think of a loaf of bread like in a shape of a rectangle, don't you? Here's a loaf of bread. Okay. Now, we've got to share it equally between Stephanie, Fred, Janelle, and Steve. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. All right, so I'm going to cut it into fourths. All right, and the easiest way for me to do fourths is a down the middle, across the middle. Okay, so if each person got one piece, so let's say Stephanie got this piece here, how much would she get? She would get one piece out of 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces all together. She would get 1/4. Okay? One piece out of 4 pieces is what she would get. And the same thing for Fred, same thing for Steve, and the same thing for Janelle. All right? So this is what you should have. You should have your loaf of bread cut into fourths and show that each person gets 1/4. All right? Okay, let's go over here. Jackson made 2 pizzas for himself and 5 friends. How should they cut the pizzas so everyone gets equal share into halves and fourths? Okay, this is a trick question. You've got Jackson and his 5 friends. So we got 5 friends and Jackson. How many people is that? 6. I got 6 people. All right. So let's draw our pizzas. Draw 2 pizzas. pizzas. So let's think, if I cut this pizza in half, I'll have 1, 2 pieces. And if I cut this pizza in halves, I'll have 1, 2 pieces. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Does that work? No. Okay, well what if I cut it into thirds? I cut this pizza into 3 pieces, and I cut this pizza into 3 pieces. 3 plus 3 is 6. Everybody get a piece, right? All right, let's stop and think though. Fourths. If I cut this pizza into fourths and this pizza into fourths, 4 plus 4 is 8. Well, everybody could still get a piece. Everybody would get a piece, so 6 pieces, but I'd have 2 left over. Would it be fair? Would everybody get the same amount? No. So it looks like we're going to have to cut them into thirds. And remember, cutting these guys into thirds, you start at the top of your circle and cut it to the middle. And then cut it wide, cut it wide. 1, 2, 3 pieces. All right. Ready? Cut it to the middle, cut it wide, cut it wide. Okay, so Jackson and his 5 friends, so that makes 6 of them. Everybody gets 1 big piece, right? Okay, so you're going to cut it into thirds. Right? Got it? Okay, finish that up. I'm going to go put the social studies under the camera so we can talk about what to do today, okay? All right, so for TLD day 27, it says 27 there, you can go to Brain Pop Junior and watch Needs and Wants, and take the quizzes, all right? Or you can have Mom or Dad read that Goods and Services article to you again, and then there are 2 questions for you to write the answers to. Mom or Dad could write those questions for you, or answers to those questions for you. You just tell them the answer, okay? Either way, watch the video again, take the quiz, or do this video and take a quiz, or have them read that article and answer those 2 questions, okay guys? All right, bye guys.